everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's well and had a good week. So I have £72 to cash stuff today. It's a little bit of an odd amount because I did use some of this money to pay for flowers because I went to the cemetery yesterday to put flowers at my dad's plaque. So I've got 72, so I'll just count it now. And there's quite a lot in pound coins. So I have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and then I've got £12 in pound coins as well, which is here. So I've got £72. What I'm actually going to do is, because I used some of the money from this week's budget, cash stuff in budget, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change some money around. So then it means I've just got a little bit less spending money, which is fine with me. So I've got £20 in here, and I'm just going to put a £20 in. So it just means I've got some different notes to play with as well. So yeah, so that £20 now is the 10 and the 2 5s here. So I'll just put that here. Actually, I'll put all that in there because that was going to be my spending money. So first thing I'll do is I will just go through, well, I was going to go through my mini binder, but I've got nothing left in my mini binder. So my spending money, I spent, so I had £20 in here. So we did have a takeaway. So Friday the 13th, Fish Friday, and it was 13, which is my lucky number. It was my dad's birthday on the 13th, and I always try and do something kind of related to my dad on the 13th of every month. Because I'd been at work during the day, we had a chippy tea on the 13th, so that's where that £20 went. Some of that also went to, if you've seen my... Oh, actually, I know where the rest of the money went from here. It went on, I went to Housing Units, which is like a posh department store, kind of close to where I live, and their Christmas department was open. So we went and had a look. It's kind of like a little bit of a Christmas tradition. Me and my mum go and have a look around the Christmas department. And then also they had an offer on in the cafe this year as well, where if you bought a hot drink, you got a free mince pie. So that was my first mince pie of 2024, so I wasn't going to miss up on that offer. So yeah, so that's where the remaining of the money went. So there's still £72 here at the moment. Casper's £20 went, and then also I bought some bits for work as well, and then travel went. Because some of this travel was in a £10 note, I had to one day buy a day pass, which was 5 instead of 2 singles, because the bus driver had no change. And that's why now I've got all these pound coins, because yeah, it just makes more sense to have all the change ready. So what I will do is I will actually stuff this mini binder first. So as I said, spending money, I'm only going to give myself 15 this week, and then this 5 I'm actually going to put into my money tin. So I'll put this in here first. There's a few little things that I do want to get. I want to get a new brolly, a new purse, and a new iPhone case as well. So I'm hoping that will cover all of those things. Next thing is Casper, and he's going to get his usual £20. And then some of that will also cover my bits that I need for work. And then lastly, as I mentioned, I've got £12 here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's £4 for 3 days. I'm actually not working Saturdays anymore as well at the moment. So yeah, so that's £12. So that's bus fare for each of the days that I'm at work. I may go in and try and do a few hours on a Thursday just to try and get some more money, because Saturdays were my busiest days. So yeah, I'm losing out on quite a lot of money if I'm not working on Saturdays. So if I do decide to go in on a Thursday, I'll just use some money from either of these to pay for bus fare. So yeah, that is everything in there for this week. next thing I'm going to move on to is, first of all, pop in £5 into this money tin, which I've just put on the top here. I can hold this down. Is it in shot? In here. So there's never enough space on these desks when you start filming one of these videos, is there? So pen. Actually, let's put the money in first. So we've got £5 going in. So that's another 5 in there. I'll cross this off on here as well. And then we'll roll the dice and see. Sorry if that noise goes through some people. So there, that's another 5 done. Oh, I have also started my YouTube channel under my full name, and that's where I posted a little bit of a short when I went to the cemetery. So if you do want to have a look at that or subscribe to that channel, I would really appreciate it. And it's Leanne Rebecca Saunders if you want to have a go and have a look on there. And I'm also on Instagram at Leanne Rebecca Saunders as well. At some point today, I will be getting around to doing the blog. So that's on my list. I've got a massive to-do list of things that I want to try and get done today. So that is one of the things on the list for today as well. So how much have we got in here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 145 in that tin at the moment, which is really good, which is a mixture of £5 notes and pound coins as well. So yeah, really pleased with that. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I would love this to get up to, oh, I'm just wondering why I've got that 24-sided dice out. Don't need that. I would love this to get to £600. So I do have 2 game days, one in October, one in November. They'll be both £80 each. I'm just debating at the moment whether or not to put the full 80 or to do a game day and decide in all these different ones. I think I'm just going to do a game day because it's a bit boring just putting it all into the one, even though I would love this to get up to £600. So next thing I'm going to move on to is rolling the dice. So we've got 4 £5 notes, and then I will roll the dice and see where these go. Number 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. That is going towards an extra payment for my house deposit. Let's roll again. Number 2. See where that's going. So we've got 1, 2, emergency fund. Oh, the £5 notes are ripped. Maybe that should be going a different one if it's going to get in the bank quicker. So that is another £5 in here. That's good. Oh, I'll roll that again because it nearly went off. Not 2 again. Emergency fund. I guess it's all going to a good cause. And then lastly, last one, number 6. Let's see where 6 is going to as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Penny challenge 6. Yeah, I'll put this 5 in here because this hasn't got much longer left to do. So that is those. What I'll do is, because my video was really short last week, I'll colour these on camera as well. Just move that out of the way. Some people like the colouring, some people don't. So I thought if people like watching the colouring, then I will do some on camera. So we've got £10 here. This challenge is a little bit of a mess because I started off with green and then I thought, no, I'm going to move this out of the way just so it looks a bit nicer on here. I started off with green and I thought, no, I don't like green, and then I changed it to purple, And I thought, no, the purple doesn't look right over the green. And then I went to black. So I'm sticking with black, but if you can see up close, it's all smudged onto the paper, onto the card, but never mind. So this is going to get another 2 of these. That's 1. Oh, I know. I was meant to use felt tip. This is Sharpie. Never mind. That's 2. Actually looks better with a Sharpie. So, has it gone through? No, I don't think it has. So, we've got £15 in here. That's what it should be for emergency fund, which is great. So, we have 5, 10, 15. That's good. Next one is no premium bonds today. Next one is the house deposit. So let's see what we can pop in here. So yeah, this was definitely felt tip. And this was the red. So I'll just colour another bow in. Trying to get it as neat as possible, as quickly, and colour as quickly as possible. That's done. Right, that is another one. So we should have £10 in here. If we can get it out. So we've got 5, 10, which is perfect. So that's another one done. And then we already put a £5 in there from before. That was 145, I think we said for that one. And then, oh gosh, look at that £5 note. So we will do the penny challenge. So this has already got £20 in. Right, let's get the calculator in because this is definitely needed. So we have, where's my pink? On 5 minus, so we've got 0.78. So let's start colouring these. Minus 0.77. So this says £50, this one, so I'll have half of that by the end of today. Minus 0.76. Minus 0.75. So another one. Out the lines, never mind. Minus 0.74. Minus 0.73. And then that leaves how much? 0.47, which is this one. So that's all done as well. So like I said, this should have 25 in now. Turn that off. And yep, we've got the 20. And then also the 5, the ripped 5, going in there. Oh, clear the front. Going in there as well. So 25 in there, which is good. so that is everything for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next Sunday for another cash stuffing video. Bye.